First off, we're gonna go with my KC Pro AVRs. I like them blank with the little team Innova wings on it. If I'm ever lining up, spin it in my hand, I'll get it comfortable and aim it right at the center of the pole. So that gives me a little line to reflect on, to aim at every single time. They're really good for headwind putts, tailwind putts. They drop really good right towards the basket. So in that case, use the KC AVR. These are color glow. Next up, I have the Luster AVR X3. I use this in a lot of tailwind situations or headwinds where I need an approach up to probably 250 feet. Throw it nice and firm straight through the wind, and it'll hold a pretty true line and not get too far off track to the right or left. It normally finishes left for me, but when I do use it, it's mainly in the headwinds, so I don't have to throw anything that's gonna turn on me. I have the Star Sonic, which is also my Tour Series disc. This disc goes around corners. It can hold a hyzer line at lower percentage energy while throwing the shot. 50%, you throw with the hyzer, it'll hold pretty much the whole way and flip to flat just barely. This is one of the most utilizable discs in my bag. I use it for get out of jail, throw-ins from up to 100, 150. Sonic's one of my favorite all-time discs as well. Next up, I have my Color Glow 2016 Rock 3. This gets about 80% of my birdies, 300 to 400 foot shots in the woods, out of the woods. This is my workhorse. If I had an all-around best disc in my bag right now, I would say the Color Glow Rock 3. I got the Tour Series Garrett Gurthie Wombat3. Some people think I'm crazy, but this is the most utilizable disc that you can make do whatever you want. Throw with the hyzer line low, it'll hold the hyzer. If I throw it with a little hyzer, throw a little high, it pops up straight and holds the line straight. I can even use it for flicks, throw it for backhand about 60, 70% and let it go about 380, 400. I really would like everyone, if you have the chance, just go get yourself one and try it out before you knock it. Next up, Barry Schultz Leopard. If you don't have one, go get you a Barry Schultz Leopard. I like to use this disc in the woods or any low ceilings that need to go push 350, 400 feet. It's the disc that I throw where it's a little uncomfortable to throw my Rock 3, where I need something a little bit longer and tighter fairways. Next up, I got a Color Glow T-Bird. I use this for any headwind shots up to 400 out in the wide open. This disc is pretty stable. Might be a little bit more overstable for some other users, but in Double G's golf bag, I'm using the T-Bird for just about any fairway shot up to 400 feet. So right here, I have Alex Geisinger Flat Color Glow Firebird. I use it for sidearms mainly or skipping shots around the corner. Also got me a 2017 Nate Sexton Firebird. This is really nice for people that want to throw Firebirds that don't want one to hook so hard to the left. I use this for up to 450 foot shots. It goes dead straight with a little curl at the end. One of my useful discs in my bag is the Greg Barsby Roadrunner. I use this for a lot of rollers or 350 to 400 foot long and hyzer bends. I like to throw this disc flat with about 60 to 70%, and it does the rest of the work for me. If you need a disc to turn right, go with the Greg Barsby Roadrunner. Next up is the Star Wraith. I use this for hyzer flip ups. I like to throw it for big antes and tailwinds. This disc will probably go further than any disc in my bag in a tailwind. Next is one of my utilizable Cheshire Cats, the old Wraith that I have. And this is my money roller at the moment. It's done me well. It gets me a lot of birdies in the woods. It's also a disc that I can hyzer flip up on about 70% and it'll fly straight. So whenever I'm in the woods, if I need something to go a little bit longer than my Leopard or my T-Bird, I'm gonna try to utilize my Star Wraith. Next up is the Eco Star Excalibur, one of the older runs. It's poppy top, super overstable. I use this for a lot of sidearms and a lot of skip shots. Next up, I have my variations of my destroyers. I use these for long distance throws. in the open, anything over 500, 6, maybe sometimes 700 feet, I'm getting to the pin with these guys. I got some older ones. This one's a little bit overstable for the bag right now. I just put this one in to have a nice firm overstable destroyer for the weekend. Same as this one. This one's a little bit lighter, so if I have tailwinds out there, I might be ripping this one. It's 166 grams, still overstable, but an older run of destroyers. I use this for all the big shots. What else is in my bag? A birdie bag. Hands get sweaty out there, use the birdie bag to absorb the sweat. Really recommended. Can't play around without the glasses. That's it in Double G's golf bag. I keep it light and simple. If you're trying to look for a new bag, if it's not an Innova bag, go with the grip. And that was a crash. Hopefully they didn't go in the house.